Receiving a notice from the IRS can be intimidating, but it's important to remember that you're not alone. Many people receive IRS notices every year, and most issues can be resolved with a calm and methodical approach. In this video, we'll walk you through the steps to respond to an IRS notice without panicking. We'll cover how to read the notice, what actions to take, and how to communicate effectively with the IRS. Let's start by understanding why you might receive a notice and how to keep your cool when one arrives. First, let's talk about the types of IRS notices you might receive. These can range from simple requests for more information, to notifications about a discrepancy in your tax return, or even a notice of balance due. Understanding the type of notice you've received is the first step to addressing it properly. Most notices are not audits, and many are simply routine checks. By identifying the notice type, you can better prepare your response and avoid unnecessary stress. It's natural to feel anxious when you see an envelope from the IRS, but panicking won't help. Take a deep breath and remind yourself that most IRS issues can be resolved. The notice is not a judgment of your character or honesty, it's simply a request for clarification or action. By staying calm, you'll be able to think more clearly and respond more effectively. Remember, you have time to review the notice and gather information before taking any action. Before doing anything else, read the IRS notice thoroughly. Pay close attention to the notice number, the tax year in question, and the specific issue being addressed. The notice will outline what the IRS needs from you and any deadlines for response. Highlight or jot down important details as you go. Understanding exactly what the IRS is asking for will help you respond accurately and avoid unnecessary back and forth. Once you've read the notice, identify the specific issue the IRS is raising. Is it a missing form, a math error, or a question about reported income? Understanding the core issue will help you focus your response and gather the right documents. If you're unsure, look for a section in the notice that explains the reason for contact. This clarity will make the next steps much easier. IRS notices typically include a deadline for your response. It's crucial to note this date and plan your actions accordingly. Missing the deadline can lead to additional penalties or complications. Mark the deadline on your calendar and set reminders if needed. Giving yourself enough time to prepare your response will help you stay organized and reduce stress. Next, collect any documents related to the issue raised in the notice. This might include tax returns, W-2 seconds, 1099s, receipts, or bank statements. Having all relevant paperwork on hand will make it easier to verify the IRS's claims and prepare your response. Organize your documents in a folder or digitally so you can access them quickly if needed. Take time to compare the information in the IRS notice with your own records. Look for discrepancies in reported income, deductions, or other details. If you find a mistake on your end, be honest and prepare to correct it. If you believe the IRS made an error, gather evidence to support your position. This careful review will help you craft a clear and accurate response. Depending on the notice, you may have several options. You might agree with the IRS and pay any amount due, or you might disagree and need to provide additional information. Some notices allow you to request more time or appeal the decision. Understanding your options will help you choose the best course of action and respond confidently. If the notice requires a written response, take your time to draft a clear and concise letter. Address the specific points raised by the IRS and include any supporting documents. Be polite and professional in your tone. Double-check your response for accuracy before sending it. A well-prepared response increases the chances of a quick and favorable resolution. When mailing your response, make sure to use the address provided on the IRS notice. Sending your documents to the wrong address can delay processing and create more stress. Double-check the address before mailing and consider using certified mail or another trackable service for important documents. Always keep copies of your IRS, notice, your response, and any supporting documents you send. This will be invaluable if you need to follow up or if there are any questions later. Organize your copies in a safe place, either digitally or in a physical folder, so you can access them easily if needed. Timely responses are crucial when dealing with the IRS. Even if you need more time, contact the IRS before the deadline to request an extension. Prompt communication shows that you're taking the notice seriously and can help prevent additional penalties or complications. If you have questions about the notice or need clarification, don't hesitate to contact the IRS directly. Use the phone number provided on the notice and have your documents ready. Be prepared for wait times, but remember that IRS representatives are there to help you resolve your issue. Honesty is the best policy when dealing with the IRS. If you made a mistake, admit it and provide the correct information. If you believe the IRS is wrong, present your evidence clearly. Providing accurate and truthful information will help resolve the issue faster and build trust with the IRS. Ignoring an IRS notice will not make it go away. In fact, it can lead to more serious consequences, such as additional penalties, interest, or even enforcement actions. Always respond to IRS notices, even if you think there's been a mistake. Taking action early is the best way to protect yourself. If you're unsure how to respond or if the issue is complex, consider consulting a tax professional. CPAs, enrolled agents, or tax attorneys have experience dealing with the IRS and can help you navigate the process. Professional help can provide peace of mind and ensure your response is accurate and complete. As a taxpayer, you have rights when dealing with the IRS. These include the right to be informed, the right to challenge the IRS's position, and the right to appeal. Familiarize yourself with the Taxpayer Bill of Rights, which is available on the IRS website. Knowing your rights can help you feel more confident and empowered during the process. Unfortunately, IRS-related scams are common. The IRS will never call or email you to demand immediate payment or threaten arrest. Always verify that a notice is legitimate by checking the notice number and contacting the IRS directly if you're unsure. Protect your personal information and be cautious of suspicious communications. If the notice says you owe money, review the amount carefully. If you agree, pay as soon as possible to avoid additional interest and penalties. The IRS offers payment plans. If you can't pay in full right away, contact the IRS to discuss your options and set up a plan that works for you. If you disagree with the IRS notice, you have the right to dispute it. Gather your supporting documents and write a clear explanation of why you believe the notice is incorrect. Send your response by the deadline and keep copies of everything. The IRS will review your case and respond with their findings. If you need more time to gather information or respond, contact the IRS before the deadline. In many cases, they will grant an extension. Explain your situation clearly and ask for the additional time you need. This proactive approach can help you avoid penalties and keep the process on track. If you disagree with the IRS's final decision, you have the right to appeal. The notice will include instructions on how to file an appeal. Prepare your case carefully, including all relevant documents and a clear explanation of your position. The appeals process is your opportunity to have your case reviewed by an independent party within the IRS. If your notice indicates an audit, don't panic. Audits are more common than you might think and don't necessarily mean you did something wrong. Gather all requested documents, review your tax return, and consider consulting a tax professional. Respond promptly and cooperate fully with the IRS auditor. Organization is key when dealing with IRS notices. Keep all related documents, correspondence, and notes in one place. Use folders or digital tools to track deadlines and responses. Staying organized will help you manage the process more easily and reduce the risk of missing important details. The IRS offers several online tools to help you manage your tax situation. You can check your account, make payments, and find answers to common questions on the IRS website. Using these tools can save time and help you stay informed throughout the process. Remember, the IRS will never ask for payment via gift cards, wire transfers, or cryptocurrency. If you receive such a request, it's a scam. Only make payments through official IRS channels and always verify payment instructions before sending money. Keep an eye on your mail for any follow-up notices from the IRS, respond to additional requests promptly, and keep your records updated. Staying vigilant will help you avoid surprises and keep the process moving smoothly. If you've recently moved or changed your contact information, update your details with the IRS. This ensures you receive all notices and correspondence promptly. Keeping your information current helps prevent missed deadlines and miscommunication. Dealing with the IRS can feel stressful, but maintaining a calm mindset is essential. Take breaks if you feel overwhelmed, and approach each step methodically. Remember, most IRS issues are resolved without major problems, especially when you respond promptly and accurately. Use this experience as an opportunity to improve your record keeping and tax filing habits. Keep better records, double-check your returns, and stay informed about tax laws. Learning from the process can help you avoid similar issues in the future. Clear communication is key when responding to the IRS. Make sure your letters are easy to understand and include all necessary information. If you're speaking with an IRS representative, take notes and ask for clarification if needed. Good communication helps prevent misunderstandings and speeds up the resolution process. Keep a record of every interaction with the IRS, including phone calls, letters, and emails. Note the date, time, and the name of the person you spoke with. This documentation can be invaluable if there are questions or disputes later on. It's easy to assume the worst when you get an IRS notice, but most issues are minor and easily resolved. Avoid making hasty decisions or payments without understanding the notice fully. Take your time to review the situation and respond appropriately. Tax laws and IRS procedures can change over time. Stay informed by checking the IRS website or subscribing to updates. Being aware of changes can help you avoid future issues and respond more effectively to any notices you receive. Only provide the information requested by the IRS. Avoid sending unnecessary personal details or documents. Protecting your sensitive information helps prevent identity theft and keeps your data secure. If you're not getting the help you need, or if the issue isn't resolved, you can escalate your case. Ask to speak with a supervisor or contact the Taxpayer Advocate Service for assistance. Escalating can help resolve complex or persistent problems. Fear can make IRS notices seem worse than they are. Remember, the IRS is just seeking information or clarification. By staying proactive and informed, you can handle the situation confidently and avoid unnecessary stress. If you receive frequent IRS notices about underpayment, review your tax withholding or estimated payments. Adjusting your withholdings can help you avoid future issues and ensure you're paying the correct amount throughout the year. If you owe money or have a payment plan, set up reminders to ensure you don't miss any payments. Timely payments help you avoid additional penalties and keep your account in good standing with the IRS. Dealing with tax issues can be stressful, so don't forget to take care of yourself. Take breaks, talk to supportive friends or family, and practice stress relief techniques. Looking after your well-being will help you handle the situation more effectively. Use what you've learned to plan for the next tax season. Keep better records, file early, and review your return carefully before submitting. Proactive planning can help you avoid future IRS notices and make tax time less stressful. Let's quickly review the key concepts you need to remember when responding to an IRS notice. Stay calm, read the notice carefully, gather your documents, and respond promptly. Know your rights, avoid scams, and seek help if needed. With these principles in mind, you can handle any IRS notice with confidence. In summary, responding to an IRS notice doesn't have to be overwhelming. By staying organized, informed, and calm, you can resolve most issues efficiently. Remember, you have resources and rights to help you through the process. Take each step one at a time, and don't hesitate to seek help if you need it. You've got this. Thank you for watching. Remember, an IRS notice is just a part of the tax process and not a reason to panic. With preparation, clear communication, and a calm approach, you can handle any notice confidently. Stay proactive, keep good records, and take care of yourself. Best of luck with your tax matters.